guys, we are here with Maverick this afternoon. Maverick and I are back at his vet's office, and I wanted to show you. So we've actually already gone in, and he did great. He didn't put on the brakes. We were able to go in. We actually went to a different vet's office before we came to his office so that we could practice just walking in an area that he's not used to, that has a lot of, sense and all of that. And we're back at the car, so he is trying to pull me to go to the car. So I wanted to show you exactly what you're going to do. So if he does try to put the brakes on when you come to the vet, instead of trying to pull him, you're going to do these little pops, right? So come on, buddy. Okay, perfect. I'm glad he didn't do it, right? So if I were to pull him right now, watch what's going to happen. Okay, brakes are on. I could pull all day. The more I pull, the more pressure he puts on and backs up even more, right? Watch when I do looseness and I direct him. So we got a little distraction here, which is even better. All right, so I'm going to realign my heel. And I just tell him to heel, and I start moving in a proper heel position. For some reason, he seems to like the sidewalk best. Especially just going into here, right? But no brakes. Easily be able to go right inside. Okay, good. So we don't even have to go inside right now because we already went in, but that just shows you just getting to the door. He'll walk in, no problem, if he walks with you. So that's going to be a quick, easy way for you to just, make sure you take control of him. You let him know, hey, you got to keep moving with me. You don't need to pull him. That's telling him to run a red light. You just want to give him a pop and say, come on, you got to heel. Let's go. All right, so again, I'm hoping he does it. Okay, perfect. Tries to pull to the car. Pop and release. If I had done solid tension there and been like, come on, buddy, right, and just pulled him, it wouldn't work as well. So you want to do light pressure and just communicate. Pay attention. That's not what we're doing right now. Because he's the kind of dog that will take control. He's, that's just the breed. All good. Very light pressure right there. He gets a little excited to leave. So we're just reinforcing. You don't get to pull me ever. You never get to go in front of me. I'm always the one that gets to walk first. And he should be the one that follows behind. I shouldn't be walking behind him. He should be walking behind me. Right, so right there, he's already in front of me, right? So I applied tension, he sat. Now I'm going to move forward a little bit. Right there, he tried to take off, and I gave him a little pop, right? I'll show you that again. If he's here, and I move forward, and he goes, I put him back into that sit position. So, excuse me. This is taking a lot of control as the handler. The more consistent you are about doing this every time, the more consistent Maverick is going to be with giving you the results that you want to see, because you do the same thing every time and he's going to do it quicker each time, knowing, right? So watch, I'll prove my point. Every time I move ahead of him without saying anything, he stops. Now he's already starting to pick up that I'm pretending, I'm kind of doing setups with him. All right, heel. Good, so we'll do the same thing. He stepped forward, right? I'm very consistent about showing him. So right there, watch my hand. If he tries to go, right, I popped quick as soon as he tried to move, even right there, right? He barely even got up, but he was getting up, so I stopped the process before it went any further. All right, so just same thing. His legs barely left the ground, and his front paws hadn't even moved yet. Heel. Right there. See, now he's already picking up on the fact that he only gets to move if I say H-E-E-L. Heel. Right, so working on your handling skills is a huge part of his transition home, and his overall results at home is how well you work with him. And that's what I'm here for, to help you. So don't hesitate to ask me questions. You're welcome to record our take-home lesson tomorrow so that you can play it back. listen to everything that I've said again so that it kind of sinks in a little bit more. I would highly recommend doing daycare with him, even just, once a week, or, however much you want. But it's going to get him out of the house. It's going to keep him social. It's going to keep his all of his training skills up to date, because he'll be working with me on a regular basis, so I can kind of, continue working with him. So, we have a lot of options for upkeep with him, and I'm going to be here to help you through the process, because he's certainly, he's a more difficult dog for somebody that's never had a dog before. He requires a little bit of work, and that's just due to the breed. That's all. But anyway, so if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Go ahead and jot some questions down now if you think of anything that you want to ask me tomorrow. That way you don't forget. Otherwise, I will see you guys on this take-home lesson. Have a good one.